Hello there. My name is Nancy Parks, and I am a speaker, trainer, and coach with the John Maxwell Company. I am so thrilled that you have joined me once again for one of our John Maxwell book bites. We are looking at the book that John wrote, Everyone Communicates, Few Connect. Last week, we talked about one of the 5 connecting principles. Connecting is all about others. We discovered that connecting is not about you or myself. It's always about the person whom we are connecting with. Today we will discuss a most important connecting practice. Connectors, in other words, people who connect, live what they communicate. Have you heard of the great author and speaker, Jim Rohn? He once observed, "You cannot speak that which you do not know. You cannot share that which you do not feel. You cannot translate that which you do not have. And you can't give that which you do not possess. To give it, and to share it, and for it to be effective, you first need to have it." That simply means you first need to live it. In leadership of any kind, the importance of modeling what you communicate is clear. History is filled with examples of leaders who made an impact by being out front and saying, "Follow me." I'm sure you remember General Robert E. Lee. General Lee made it a practice to visit his troops the night before a major battle, even though this meant he would get very little sleep himself. What about General George Patton? He was often seen riding in the lead tank of his armor units, inspiring his men to fight. People who live their message, who lead the way they live, who have integrity between words and actions, are different from others who do not. They are connectors because of how they live. Where some people see a message as a lesson to be given, connectors look at a message as a life to be lived. Where some offer a message that is an exception to how they live, connectors communicate messages that are extensions of how they live. For some communicators, content is the most important issue. For connectors, credibility is the most important issue. I remember the first teaching job that I had when I began teaching 3rd grade. My administration and fellow teachers encouraged me to reach my full potential. The principal knew how to connect with her staff. If you are not willing to try to live something, you probably shouldn't try to communicate it. You can't be perfect, but you must strive to be what you call others to be. Otherwise, you have no credibility and your leadership will be in trouble. John Maxwell says, to be successful in the long run, you need to do more than connect. You need to keep connecting, and you can do that only when you live what you communicate. I will see you in person at my first John Maxwell book bite on Monday, April 4th, 6:00 p.m. at the West Monroe, West Washita Chamber of Commerce on Professional Drive in West Monroe. Please follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. I have a new bi-monthly email that you can subscribe to by clicking on it from my Facebook page. Finally, please visit my website, www.parksgroupllc.com. Until next Tuesday, have yourself a great week. See you then.